Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It has been a very long time since I recorded absolutely anything, and by long time I mean like a year, since December, almost a year ago. But we're just gonna talk and do a very good life update because a lot has happened this year. But for now, do you guys like my little decor here? I know it's still fall time, so technically it's still acceptable, but after Halloween comes Christmas, and haven't been able to change it just because I still need this fall vibe for something that we're doing this weekend actually. So let's just get into the update of my life. If you're interested, stay tuned. Well, if you stay tuned, thank you so much. But let's get started into this whole life update if you're interested still. So we left off back in December. Yeah, December, when I tried to do Vlogmas and then it was too much. And I don't think I ever posted when we went to Colorado, but that was the last thing that we did. Last year we went to Colorado for my husband's birthday, and yeah, I don't think I filmed anything there. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna move a lot. So this year, let's just say, has been a very crazy year. I'm pretty sure for everybody, not just me, but yeah, excuse my nails, they're a hot mess. This video is just very random and I just decided to do it, so didn't even bother to prep or anything. But yes, so this year, let's begin from the beginning. Back in January, we celebrated our 6-year anniversary of my husband and I being together, like boyfriend, girlfriend, I guess. Like that's our anniversary, January 21st. So that's what happened in January. And then in February, we finally decided to get married. So February 21st is when we decided to get married. We didn't do anything big. We're planning a wedding, and then as you guys might remember, I ended up getting pregnant and we canceled that, and we just had a very small like court wedding, and we just had like a little lunch that we invited our family out to go out to eat. So it was actually very nice because it was just very like calming and it wasn't stressful at all. So I'm very glad that we did it this way. I'm sure maybe later on we can, I don't know, do something, renew your vows. I don't know, maybe. But for now, we're good. So we've been married since February. And then luckily, we got married maybe a couple weeks before everything just went crazy in the world. So we were lucky enough that we were still able to do that, because I believe maybe like, I don't know, like 2-3 weeks later is when everything just started shutting down. And I was like, well, good thing we did this when we did this. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. And yeah, so March, whole quarantine situation happened. And honestly, like, it seemed like a lot at first. Like, I was just pretty much staying home the whole time. I literally would not go out. The only time I would go out was like every 2 weeks or so, just to go get groceries, just because I'm very good at going in and going out to just get what we need, and that's it. But yeah, so I wasn't going out, so it was kind of driving me a little bit crazy. And I am still staying home from, like, I don't work, so I'm a stay-at-home mom with Adeline. So it was kind of hard just trying to keep her entertained at this time. And she was maybe, I don't even know how old she was at this time anymore. I would say she was already 6 months. Yes, she was 6 months. So it was kind of hard trying to keep her entertained just while being home all the time, you know, like it was just very hard and a little stressful, and it just seemed like you just had to go out, and I mean, we didn't, you know, just because I was trying to take care of myself, trying to take care of her, making sure that I didn't get sick, that she didn't get sick, or anybody in her family get sick. And it just kind of became a lot. I mean, at first I think everybody was a little more panicky about it. I don't know what the word is, but yeah, so that's what happened. So that was like all of March, and then Christian, my husband, he ended up going back to work the beginning of April, I believe. So he was kind of going, you know, in and out, so at least he had a little bit of contact with the real world. But I was still at home, and I honestly don't think we really went out. Like, we wouldn't even see like my family or like his family probably until like May that we saw them. So we probably went like 2 months without really seeing anybody, just because I was just trying to be careful. Obviously you can call it paranoid, whatever, but I did have a baby that I was trying to make sure that she didn't get sick, and we didn't really know much about what this whole like COVID thing was and how it was affecting, like, you know, babies or just anybody in general. So I was just trying to do my best to prevent it. And every time I would go out, it was just like the most weirdest, awkward feeling ever. And it would always feel so uncomfortable. But I would push through it just to go get what we needed. We baked a lot. I would FaceTime my mom. We made a banana bread through FaceTime once. So, I mean, we tried to do our best with it every single day. It just kind of became very repetitive, and that's when I started to just kind of get more like frustrated with it. And yeah, and then it was still cold out, so we couldn't even go outside. That's the story of the quarantine. And then in May, we got a big huge surprise that some of you might know already. Some of you might not, but I found out we're having another baby. So yeah, so we are having another baby. I will show you right now. This is the bump. Yep. Right now I am, what are we at? 32 and a half weeks. So my due date's January. It was very kind of stressful finding out to be pregnant while in quarantine. I'm not gonna lie, I freaked out a little bit finding out that I was pregnant, because I only had, Adeline was maybe 7 months old when I found out, and I was like, how am I gonna take care of this baby with another baby? But everything's fine. I went through the whole freaking out phase, and we're good now. Yeah, I'm 32 weeks, almost 32 weeks pregnant. I'll be 32 weeks on Sunday. And we are having another girl. Her name is already picked out and everything. We're just trying to do our best to get everything that we need for her and just have it ready, hopefully by the end of this month, just because I don't want to go through December trying to prepare for a baby and the holidays and everything. So we're working on that. But yeah, so we're very excited for her. I'm very excited for Adeline to have a sister, and especially because they're gonna be so close in age that I just hope they're like the bestest of friends ever. Yeah, so finding out I was pregnant, it was in May. It was a little stressful because I did not necessarily, I didn't have insurance at this time, because first of all, I wasn't even working, so I couldn't go to the doctor. And then I was gonna go to like Planned Parenthood, because I know they confirm like pregnancies there and stuff like that, because I did that with Adeline, because I didn't have insurance with Adeline at first either. And because of COVID, they weren't accepting any of those appointments, and every other place I had called was not accepting any of those appointments either. So I was kind of stuck at trying to figure out like what to do. And then they kept extending, you know, like this whole quarantine thing or lockdown, whatever. And it ended up going until June 1st, I believe, was when everything started pretty much opening back up. and until June. So I went this whole month of May knowing that I was pregnant and not being able to go to the doctor, which kind of sucked because, I mean, the first thing you want to know is, okay, am I actually pregnant or is this test wrong? But obviously, you know, the tests are pretty accurate. So I did start taking my prenatal vitamins, like after I found out that I took the test at home. And, oh, she's moving. But yeah, so I ended up going to like this little small clinic place that they do ultrasounds for like 3D, 4D. We went here to do Adeline's 3D, 4D ultrasound when I was pregnant with her. And then I saw that they did confirmation ultrasounds. So I ended up going there. I believe this was like June 6th or something. Yeah, because it was my mom's birthday. And we confirmed it, we got to see her, and yeah, I was pregnant. And then we were still waiting for the insurance because the insurance that we do have is through my husband's work. So the way it works with him is, I'm pretty sure it works this way in a lot of places, but he has to work a certain amount of hours before he can get this insurance. And he had called or whatever, and they were sending paperwork, and we were waiting for the paperwork, and it took a while. I probably didn't go to the doctor for the first time till like, I was almost 15 weeks. And I know it sounds like it's a very long time, and I felt so bad that I couldn't go, but it was just so expensive to try to pay out of pocket. Like I had to call the doctor and I asked like, how much would this cost if I just paid out of pocket? And just for like the first prenatal visit, it was like $700. And I was like, yeah, I can wait for this insurance to come in. But yeah, it was kind of stressful just not knowing that everything was okay or whatever, and that I needed like blood work or anything just to make sure that, you know, that she was gonna be okay. So I ended up going to the doctor, I don't know, I want to say almost at the end of July. So I went almost 2.5 months without seeing the doctor, and yeah, it sucked, but we're good now. We've been going to the doctor, we've been going to her visits. I'm at every 2 weeks now. And then we found out the gender in August, I believe. And then we did like a small little gender reveal here at our place. Also, in July, we moved. So this is a completely different apartment than we were before. It's much bigger, we have much more space. And Adeline has her own room, but now we're sharing a room with another baby, so it's okay. But yeah, so we like it here. It's pretty chill. We are on the first floor here, so we kind of have like our own little like patio area, and like there's no buildings next to us, so it's pretty cool to have like this little like pond tree area right next to us. You can't even see it, but it's there. But yeah, so that's happened so far. It doesn't seem like a lot now that I talk about it, but it seems like it's been a lot. And yeah, so back to talking. My mind just goes everywhere. Okay, where were we? Gender reveal, we did. September came along and Adeline turned 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. She's currently 13.5 months old, and she's still not walking. I mean, she'll walk absolutely everywhere and anywhere, holding on to anything and everything she can, but she won't let go. And she's taken like a couple steps on her own, just like little tiny steps, like she'll walk to you, but she won't go far distances. She has very good like balance. She's very good at balancing. She's very good at standing. She's very good at pushing everything and walking perfectly fine. It's just as soon as she feels that you let go of her hands or like whatever she had in front of her, she kind of just like stops and she's like, wait, I'm on my own. But I know she'll get there. Like, I don't want to be that type of mom that's like, you have to walk. Like, you have to walk right now. Like, I don't want to push her. It's like, I know she will get there at her own time and her own pace and everything. Every baby gets to that stage where they're all at the same stage. Stage. I can't talk. But they all get there at the same time, you know, like, not at the same time, they all get there eventually, pretty much. And I don't like comparing her to other babies or having her compared to other babies, like from other people and stuff. It's like she's her own baby and she will get there when she gets there, you know, like she's really good at doing other things other babies can do, and you know, vice versa. But they all get there, so she'll be fine. I'm not worried. Obviously, like, if she was like 2 years old or something, then maybe I'd be a little worried, but she's only 13 months and she'll be okay. But yeah. And let's see what else has happened. I turned 27, so I am 27 now. Doesn't feel any different than last year or the year before that, but yes, I'm another year older. Turned 27 the 24th of October. We celebrated Halloween, last week? We did end up taking Adeline trick-or-treating, which I really wanted to do. Like, I know there was like a whole, like, should you go trick-or-treating, should you not go trick-or-treating? We took her trick-or-treating. We only went, I don't know, maybe like a couple houses down the street, and it felt safe, you know, like it didn't feel like wrong. We had her mask and everything, but she was so happy just walking, like us helping her walk to the doors and like holding her little bucket. I'll insert a clip on here so you guys can see her. Like, she was a little skunk. Whoa! Baby! Adeline! Hi! She would not let go of that bucket of candy. She knew what it was, but she just kept walking around with it. She loved that bucket. But it was like very nice. We spent it with our family. We had like a little kids Halloween party. And yeah, I mean, it was exhausting. It's very tiring planning things for kids. But I like to just do as much as I can for her, just because I want her to remember. I mean, she's not gonna remember this, she's only 1, but like I want her to always have like these good memories of just days being a little extra special, or like trying to make them a little extra special, you know? But yeah, what else has happened? We haven't really done a whole lot, like travel wise, obviously, you know, because of COVID or whatever. We haven't gone anywhere, traveled anywhere, which kind of really sucks, because I'm the type of person that if I don't get out of the same routine every once in a while, I kind of just fall into this funk, and like I feel like I'm just stuck at a place. And I feel like that's kind of where I was like a couple weeks ago. I was just feeling very like down, and I know being pregnant too, like hormones and just life itself and the world around us sucks right now. But yeah, so that's kind of where I was at. Like my mind space was just like not in a good place, and like right now, like I'm trying to focus on being more positive and just trying my best to like focus on things, so I don't focus too much on like everything that's going on around us, and then just being like in the same routine. Especially now, like I can't really say like, oh, let's go plan a vacation or let's plan like a little getaway, because you know, like our doctor advised us to just try to stay away as much as possible from people and stuff, especially being in the 3rd trimester. She said that, you know, the protocols change all the time, but if I were to get COVID or whatever, that there's a possibility that the guidelines could change and they can take the baby away. Like I wouldn't be able to be with the baby when she was born right away, just to prevent like her from being sick, or if she was to like catch it or whatever. So it's like I didn't necessarily think about it that way too much. I mean, we don't go out like go out. You know, we mainly go see our family, like we'll go to my mom's house, we'll go to my husband's mom's house, we'll see like, you know, Adeline's aunts, uncles, and you know, we see our family. Like I don't necessarily go out with like friends and stuff, and if we go out, we rarely even go out to like eat anywhere, and if we do, you know, we try to be careful and like to go to the store and stuff like that. Like I'm a little bit more comfortable going out to the store now than I was like at the beginning of this, but still like we try to be careful, you know. Like I try to go to the store on days that I know it's not super packed. It's also good for me that I'm home. Sorry, I'm like out of breath. But anyway, but it's also good for me to like just even go to Target for like 30 minutes. Me and Adeline live at Target, and it is our place. That's what we do. We go to Target, and she loves Target. I'm gonna become one of those moms that spends their whole life at Target with their baby. But yeah, like it's good for her to have this distraction of not being in the house all the time. You know, she has her toys and everything, but she is growing and she wants to like be out and explore everything. And then winter is coming, so you know, there's a lot less things that we're gonna be able to do. We went to a couple pumpkin patches. Maybe we went to like 3-4 different pumpkin patches this year, and she loved it. She loved being outdoors. She loved seeing all the kids and everything. Obviously, you know, we were careful not to like have her be around where there was a bunch of kids, and I feel like we picked good pumpkin patch places because they weren't like packed. There was maybe one that we went to that was like crazy packed, and it just felt so uncomfortable. We literally looped around and we just left because I didn't feel comfortable being there. So now we are kind of just waiting for the baby to arrive, and the holidays are here. We started Christmas shopping. I would love to finish Christmas shopping before December. One less thing to worry about. And yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. This weekend we are doing a little brunch for baby girl. We are not doing like a baby shower because I just don't feel the need to do so, especially because we have so many things of Adeline that we save, like all of her baby clothes and stuff like that. Obviously, like I bought new stuff for her. I don't want to just be like, here you go, there's absolutely nothing that we got for you. But I've gotten her like a couple things that like, you know, she could wear. They're brand new, and then obviously we are reusing a lot of Adeline's old stuff. So it's like I just don't feel the need to do a baby shower. And we're just having her family come over just for like a brunch breakfast, just to kind of honor her being here soon. Just so later on in life she's not like, whoa, why didn't you do anything for me, Mom? But yeah, and that's just all we're doing. And you know, if anybody wanted to just bring diapers or anything, we just said just diapers. You guys don't have to bring gifts or anything. It's just mainly for us to spend time with like family and just, you know, have a day for her before she's here, if that makes sense at all. I don't know, I tried to like Google names for this, but I couldn't find anything, so I just call it her honoring day or her celebration day. But yeah, so that's what we're doing this weekend. We're doing that Sunday. And then, oh, she's moving again. She's a very active baby, by the way. I thought Adeline was very active. I was wrong. Like this baby, she moves like crazy, let me tell you. Like I feel like she's just gonna pop out, and it's scary sometimes. I do think she will be born early, just like Adeline was. Just the way she moves, the way she just, I don't know, turns, flips. I don't know what she does in there, but I swear, sometimes I feel like she's coming out. And I'm just like, hold up, girl. Let's wait a little bit, because we're not ready yet. But yeah, so that's where we are at. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try my best to film videos at least once a week or something. I know I've said this before, but it's really hard. But like now that Adeline's a little older, I could kind of include her in things and have her be around more. I did delete like all of my social media just because I needed like a break from everything and everyone, and I don't know, it felt good, and it feels good not seeing the heck is going on in the world sometimes, you know? Like, so we're just gonna try our best, make some videos, just random stuff. We'll include Adeline, of course. I've always debated if I should include her in videos. I know before I had videos of her when she was little that I posted, but like now that she's older, you know, with the whole like, I don't know, I worry too much about people like watching, you know, like a 1-year-old grow up and stuff like that, but it's okay. Like, they can't protect her from everything, you know, and I'm not gonna stop her from enjoying life and everything. And I love sharing pictures of her, I love sharing videos of her, and her family like looks forward to seeing like pictures and stuff of her. Like when I stop posting on Instagram, they're like, why aren't you posting things? That's where we see Adeline and stuff, that's where we keep up with her. But like, I understand that and I get it, but yeah, I will do my best to keep you guys in the loop of everything if you're interested, and I will keep posting and we'll see how it goes. But I mean, thanks for taking the time to watch this. My videos always end up being a little long and I just ramble on and on about random things, but I feel like I did good on catching up. That's what's happened so far that I remember. Like, my memory is just out the door. But yeah, so today I'm just gonna go get some stuff for Sunday's brunch and have that be ready. And maybe I'll record that day just so I can show you guys kind of what we did, our celebration. I'll show you guys how we prepped everything, and like, I'm not doing like anything crazy like decorations and stuff like that, just like small little things for her. I wanted to do like a little pumpkin theme. That's why we still have like all these pumpkins. If not, trust me, Christmas stuff would be up. I'm that person, yes, that I will literally put up the Christmas tree right after Halloween, but not this year, I'm waiting. But yes, so let's wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for just taking the time to listen. And if you guys, you know, ever want to talk about anything that's going on in the world, if you guys want to see anything specifically or just anything, need a friend, I'm here. Trust me, I know what it's like to need somebody and feel like you don't have somebody around. And yeah, so I will see you guys soon. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.